Field and Forest started almost immediately after we finished Porch Song. Porch Song is the name of a project to produce location-inspired theater and music. The day after we closed the show, Nadia and I went for a visit at Isabella's farm, and that became the beginnings of the idea to have a two-part show featuring the field and the forest. We hoped to convey two different unique vibes. For Field, we wanted people to feel the sort of nostalgic sentimentality of the farm with things like man gave name to all the animals. We wanted people to know they were on Isabella's farm specifically, where animals are so important.
We really need some help. What did you mean in Leaves of Grass when you said the animals are so placid and self-contained?
I see in them and myself the same old law. I do not call one greater and one smaller.
Yes, I agree with that. There's no hierarchy. You know, there is a link. We are all the same or linked. Yes, I agree with that. Yeah.
Hurrah for positive science!
What do you mean positive science?
You are asking me questions and I hear you and I will answer you. That I cannot answer, you must find out for yourself.
I'm not sure what you're saying.
I don't understand.
I come and I depart. If you want me again, look for me under your boot soles.
First I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. And I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong. I learned how to get along.
I think we were really intrigued by the idea of creating a way for people to ingest classical theater and sort of have that experience mashed up with modern music, and that became the essence of the piece.
We wanted to celebrate the civilized, domestic world of the farm as opposed to the wild and gnarly world of the forest. And so that when you turn to the other side and see the forest, you get a completely different experience. We wanted to give people the thrill of that binary experience that can only happen timed to the sunset.
To the charge of the star.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
What does that mean? Better say something or they'll think you're stupid.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. And we are calling it iPhone.
Something more wild, something about the underbelly of ourselves, witches and spells and rock and roll and electric music.
For a charm of powerful trouble, like a rock, white and double. Like hit that, put him in the back.
I'd like to visit the moon in a rocket ship high in the air. Yes, I'd like to visit the moon, but I don't think I'd like to live there.
Think of the rivers of blood spilled by all those generals and emperors so that in glory and triumph, they could become the momentary masters of a fraction of a dot. Think of the endless cruelties visited by the inhabitants. One corner of this pixel on the scarcely distinguishable inhabitants of some other corner. How frequent their misunderstandings, how eager they are to kill one another, how fervent their hatred.
On it is where everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you ever heard of, every human being who ever was, lived out their lives on that dime.
Field and Forest ended up being largely inspired, like Porch Song was, by the land and the space. I think what we're ultimately trying to create is an opportunity for people to gather together with their communities, get out of their houses, put away their phones, and experience something together.